LinkedIn Live. Today, I want to really get into what you can do with commenting to really supercharge your LinkedIn success. Most people take commenting for granted, and it actually shows in the way they comment. Usually they leave a cool, good job, one or two, words, just to show that they're trying to get it by with the minimum. And what's the point? Why show yourself as that? You're better off just doing a like, and then everybody can guess as to your intentions. So with that said, how do you take that to the next level and beyond the next level, to a level most people never participate in? The answer is commenting. And most people comment willy-nilly, if that's a word, and hit and miss, no qualification as to who they're working with. In a lot of cases, it's whoever reached out to them is what starts the reciprocal comment, post, comment, kind of wink, wink, nod, nod. And what I look at is the other approach, the high-end approach. Instead of getting connections as they come, or, as you kind of, fall into them, pick out the 5 or 10 people you would really love to have connect with you, and be proactive and start commenting on their post. And I mean really commenting. So if you only have 5 or 10 people that you choose, let's say in a month, and what you do is ring their bell right on their profile, and that bell will alert you to when they're posting. So when they post and you're alerted, read their post and then comment with an extra line or two, which reflects that you've actually read their post, watched their video, pick out something that really, impacted you and share it. And if you do this consistently for 2, 3, 4 posts, out of guilt, the person will have to thank you because, first of all, you're the best comment of the day, maybe of the year, and you stand out by differentiating and distinguishing yourself. And at that point, when they thank you, they're probably more inclined to support what you do. They're definitely going to look at your profile. And what this is doing is setting up a relationship that is at peer level. When you reach out to somebody you don't know, and typically it's probably somebody you want to know and somebody that may be ahead of you in whatever area you want to pursue, it's like, who are you? What are you? Why are you? And why would I want to do anything with you? Why start at that disadvantage, especially if it's a key proactive outbound reach? So, once you pick these people out and you see how they respond to your interest, now the key, and this is very important, when you're qualifying those 5 or 10 who you want to really get to know better and get off of LinkedIn and have a Zoom, what you need to do is look at their profile and go down and see how active they are. So go to their activity section, see when the last time they posted. You can go to filters when it comes to sorting different groups. And one of the filters is posted in the last 30 days. You could look at that. What you don't want to do is try to go to work with people who aren't working. Just because someone says what they were or what they believe they want to be, if they're not active, don't even consider them. So that's the first point, because how are you going to comment on something that never shows up? And then even if you have a relationship with them, they're not active. So you'll be doing most of the heavy lifting. So here's the key. Once you keep commenting and once you start connecting, then at a certain point, it's easier to have that Zoom call, because now you're basing it on what you're doing now, not on what you had no experience with. And you're just, people will do what you do under the same circumstances. So what attracts you, what motivates you will attract and motivate other people. So with that said, once you have these conversations, hopefully you've got something of real value and interest that the other party wants to hear about and participate in. If you don't, you're wasting a lot of time, including the other person. Won't make any difference what strategy you use. If you don't bring value as soon as you're introduced, this strategy gets you in the door. It's you who's going to have to get you through the door. So, leverage this and really take this and have it ripple or impact almost all other areas of LinkedIn strategy, which is be of service first. You have to build confidence, trust, and you have to be likable. How are you doing that? Are you bringing the best you to the table? When you say something, does that reflect who you want people to know you are? You can't just do the minimum and expect the maximum. And if you do, you're going to get disappointed, which most people do, and they get frustrated. And what I learned a long time ago is try to turn frustration into fascination. So, it's really the psychology. These are people you're working with. These are not things, so why not treat them with the kind of respect and the appreciation that they deserve, and most people don't give them. And that really gets you out of the crowd, elevates your presence, and really makes it important that what you do is looked at with value, and ultimately relating to you is relating to somebody who's really doing the extra mile when most people don't even do the first mile. So, take that to task today if you can. Even if it's one or two people, try it out. I'd love to hear your results. Please share it with me. I'll share it with the audience. Today at 2 p.m., I've got my Link Tank podcast with Mike Weiss. It's an incredible podcast. We've been on for about 4 months. It's growing like crazy. And it's two of us with two of our heads together. And Mike is a genius at LinkedIn marketing and all other aspects. In addition, I've got my LinkedIn game plan training that just launched. You can visit doncohenconsulting.com to get details. Really enjoy these LinkedIn Lives. I hope you do. If you do, share them with me. Message me on LinkedIn, and love to get to know everybody a little bit better. Good luck today, and enjoy success on LinkedIn.